I want to get a little bit more. Um, it's sort of zooming out, but staying with it. Is just how much the technology has changed. I mean, we've done episodes about cameras, sensors, like the software that's now being used in blasting. Can you even just try to outline for us? I mean, you've got something. I was on your website. It's called the integrated extraction simulator. That looked quite interesting, a little bit beyond my some of the words that I didn't quite couldn't grasp. But just trying to sort of put it all of what's happening in the space together.
So I guess how we've structured our portfolio to try to match the requirements of our customers is we've subdivided it into 4 areas.
Okay.
The first one being ore body intelligence. So where we try to enable customers to gain accurate insights into their ore bodies pretty much and make, informed decisions with data-driven informed decisions is what we're trying to do. And then we have our main suite, which is the blast design and execution, has a lot of overlap with our Orica footprint as well. And this is providing that intelligence at the right time to optimize the blasting outcomes, safety, environmental performance, you name it. And then we go, once the blast has happened, how do we, what you were mentioning before, sensors, cameras, pretty much what we call measure and monitor, automated technologies to deliver that precise and reliable information so we can continue on this virtuous cycle. So that this piece right here is key because it's what triggers the optimization cycle of drill and blast.
Right.
And then at the very end, we have probably our more powerful and novel technologies, which are mine simulation and optimization. So this is where we aim to have something like IES using all the data in numerous individual processes to provide a powerful end-to-end simulation, and then you can optimize the entire value chain. So IES is it's one of the newest technologies we've sort of have in our portfolio. It stands for Integrated Extraction Simulator, and what it's doing today in the industry is it's probably changing the game in a number of ways, but mainly allowing customers to run what we know as mine-to-mill projects, which have been run years before IES and other technologies were around. But now you have something to leave with the customer to action that continuously. So what that means is a mine-to-mill project is usually very focused on the people. And it's focused on getting a lot of data from different places, optimizing blasting to get increase your throughput on the plant. And IES pretty much creates a digital twin of your mine and the plant. So you're able, with a couple of clicks, to model whether you have constraints on your plant, like a whole line or you're a part of your crushing or comminution circuit is down, or pretty much to model how do you optimize your current processing plant. So you have to remember that the processing plants, the comminution circuit, the mill and flotation, everything downstream, we're talking about billion-dollar assets.
Yeah.
So IES is an extremely powerful tool that enables customers to look at these scenarios before having to invest in the CapEx, or even, and this is a challenge with IES, is it even necessary to invest in new assets when you can actually, again, pull your largest lever, which is blasting. So it's been very exciting to see IES take pretty much through the market. It is something that we're still working with a lot of customers because it's a cloud-based platform, but it's that fast and accurate simulation of every step in the mining value chain that it's almost like unbelievable. But that's because in the background you have thousands of models of complex mining and processing scenarios that are just generating parameters to optimize performance, and they're built on real world constraints. So each piece of equipment in a processing plant is now embedded into IES. This is what we call a flow sheet. And this has a mathematical model that defines its productive capacity, whether that's because of physical engineering or the characteristics of the ore that are coming in. So these models are developed on a global basis and by technical experts from research institutes, university, equipment manufacturers, etc. So it is powered in the background by what we call, it is a digital twin. We call it a richly featured digital twin of the processing plant, but it has an integration also of physics models, which is quite novel in this space. So you can do short and long-term scenarios. You can simulate, create virtual sensors. And look, I'm happy to share, we've also won a couple of awards with IES not too long ago. The National iWords Merit Award for the technology platform. And we're also runner-up in the with IES last year on the most innovative companies list. So it is an absolutely game-changing technology. And to be fair, now that we're starting to put it more in the hands of customers, is that they really challenge the status quo about how things are done, and they're starting to find other uses for it, which is even more exciting than what I guess initially we had planned for.